Morning, friends, and welcome to today's prediction analysis. It's obviously Saturday, the weekend, and the thing is that the understand which angle to focus on. It was really, really difficult. And as I always say with cup matches, it's so hard to tell who is really, really invested or interested in a certain cup tie. So be kind with yourselves and with maybe other pundits who did not do so well during the weekdays. It's an incredibly difficult time, but we'll make it work. I'm very, very happy that this Champions League, I think we've only got, I think, two more matches to go. And then you can expect a certain level of consistency to spring into the system. But in the meantime, I'm very, very hopeful for this weekend. We should start winning today with three matches that we have today. Please join the Telegram channel. The Telegram teams are also delivering. We are doing very well. The link to the Telegram channel is in the comment section. So here's the thing the strategy we are using for the three matches today, we are using the strategy of focusing on teams with need, teams who really, really need to win or who do not need to lose. Let me put it that way. Teams that cannot afford to lose. So the first game we are starting with is Rayo, Vallecano, and Osasuna. And the interesting thing about this Rayo is that they've been in a very good form at home. But unfortunately, their position on the table doesn't really reflect the hard work they've put in at home. So their home match is not a single loss. And this is the team that drew Real Betis. I think this is also the team that drew Real Madrid. Look at this. They drew Real Madrid. Isn't it incredible? You know. So the last time they lost a game was in September 2025 at home. This shows how strong this team is. Osasuna away from home, not so good. But I'm rather surprised by the fact that Osasuna is, I think, one or two positions ahead of Rayo. Yeah, so well, they're on the same number of points, 22 points apiece. And if Rayo loses today, they'll literally be allowing Osasuna to get, like gain more steps ahead of them. And they're just 2 points behind the relegation places. So this is not the type of game Rayo will play around with, and it's a home game. And teams at that position always try to make the best out of their home matches. And even the recent head-to-head definitely favors Rayo Vallecano, as they haven't really lost to these people who are playing at home. So the prediction is simple. I'm going with a double chance for Rayo. I don't think this is the game Rayo will lose. They should get it over the line in 90 minutes. So a double chance for Rayo is priced at 1.29. The second game we have is Como Torino. And the thing with Como is they just want to qualify for the Champions League. I think it's so evident. Now let's look at their standings on on the table. When you look at their standings on the table, position six, fighting Juventus and Roma for the top four position, and they've done incredibly well at home. And that's why when you look at their last four matches, only one loss. Right? You go further, and they have gone 10 matches, losing just once. And who did they lose to? They lost to AC Milan, a team you would expect them to lose to ordinarily. Now, if we look at Torino away from home, Torino has won just three times, and one of those victories came in a Coppa Italia game. And to be honest, Roma wasn't so keen on that Coppa Italia. The other teams they've beaten are teams you would expect them. Verona, Sassuolo, these are teams at the bottom side of the table. So, in terms of head to head, Como did meet them in April 2025 and did beat them at home. So, Como isn't losing this game because if they do, They would literally be tarnishing the hard work they have done. And just look at how competitive that position these guys are. Look at how competitive the top eight position is. Literally, the top eight guys, top nine actually, not many points separate them. Okay. And even the four, five, six, seven positions are extremely tight up till nine. So Como do not want to lose balance by losing to any team today. I'm going with a draw no bets for Como, and it's priced at 1.25. And finally, we have Derby and West Brom. So when you look at this home team, the thing about this home team is that these guys don't always score and consider a lot of goals. Okay? They don't always score and consider a lot of goals. The last time that they considered more than 2.5 goals was in an FA Cup, I think FA Cup match. Yes, I think an FA Cup match. That was literally the last time they did more than 3.5 goals, more than 2.5 goals. Typically, their matches are always maximum 1-1, 1-2, and so on. And then West Brom as well isn't also a team. It's only twice that West Brom has done more than 2.5 goals, just twice in 5 matches when they've played away from home. And this is where it matters, their head to head. Their last four head to head that stretches onto 2019 shows that they only did under 2.5 goals, under 3.5 goals in 4 out of their last matches. And this game is going to be very, very competitive. And the reason this game will be very competitive is when you look at the positions of the teams involved. Derby is 10th, West Brom is 19th. West Brom is not just going to sit down and allow Derby beat them. And usually speaking, Derby is not a team that scores too many goals at home, as you have seen. So this game is perfectly priced for under 3.5 goals. Under 3.5 goals in 90 minutes. Okay? Under 3.5 goals in 90 minutes, and the odd is 1.22. When you match everything together, you have a total of 2 plus odds. And I want to wish you guys nothing but the very best with this round of matches. Thank you very much for your time, and see you people tomorrow.